Hey, it's Christina with Christy Fit 31, and today's chat topic, we're a little backwards this week, but it's okay, is going to be on does cold weather affect joint pain? So we are settling into October, almost November. The weather is getting cooler, it's crisp. We want to stay indoors and watch Netflix and drink warm toasty beverages. All I want to do is drink coffee and tea all day. So let's get into this. Studies show that with increasing temperature drops, that arthritis discomfort and joint pain are more noticeable. Now, no one knows the exact reason for this. It's completely unclear, but studies have theories on why joint pain is more prominent in the colder weather. So studies show that atmospheric pressure on the joints decreases during winter, which allows expansion of the joints, resulting in stretching of the tissues around the joint. That can irritate the nerve endings, which increases your pain. 2. Colder weather generally causes stiffness in the muscles, making it harder to move, and people perceive that as more pain. I know definitely for me during winter, I really have to be aware of warming up so much more during winter. I really have to focus on mobility and warm up before I get even into a workout. And I definitely do notice I'm a lot more sore during winter. 3. Synovial fluid, or fluid in the joints, thickens with the cooler weather. So it gets thicker, so it has a thicker viscosity, causing less joint lubrication. So there's less lubrication in your joints as you're moving them, causing more pain as those joints move. Colder weather tends to have negative effect on a lot of people's moods. So seasonal depression, which can cause decreased pain tolerance levels, which is why working out is so beneficial, because we talked about how effective working out is for your mindset, for your health and well-being. I did a chat video on depression and working out a while back. Let's see. 5. People tend to move less and stay indoors. Like I said, everyone during winter, we want to watch Netflix, we want movies, we want cozy blankies, we don't want to go anywhere, which tends to worsen joint pain, because as you're working out, you're building that muscle tissue, you're building those ligaments, so they're getting stronger around those joints and supporting them more. So as we're doing that less, that is decreasing. And 6, some studies show barometric pressure, dry air, and other weather-related, winter-related weather, say that fast, can increase tension in the muscles, causing them to be more tight. This increased tension can lead to less mobility and flexibility in the joints. So just the weather is not helping us. So to protect those joints, there's a couple of things we can do. 1, stay as active as you possibly can. Remember to warm up the muscles a little bit more to prevent injury. I know I tend to take a little bit longer to warm up. Try doing mobility work, stretching, foam rolling. I've been doing that a lot more to help aid in recovery. I've been using my bombs more. I believe it was, we bought a tube of BioFreeze. Let me grab it. So we went to our handy dandy Target and bought BioFreeze, which I believe has menthol in it. So it kind of has that pepperminty, like numbing feeling. That's been awesome. And also Tiger's Balm, pain relieving ointment. So just making sure you spend time recovering just as well as your workout is super important. So like I said, 1, keep moving. You can scale down the workouts, but at least try to keep moving to keep active and fit. That way that bone density, the bones, the muscles, the ligaments are still strengthening around those joints and protecting them a little bit further, keeping them locked in. 2, enjoy the holidays. It is holiday season, but remember, all things in moderation. I know I can tend to take on that concept of bulking season. You can ask my man Marcus about that. I tend to go into that, woo, bulking season, I can eat whatever I want mindset, because it's cold and we get to wear sweaters. So weight gain causes stress on your knees, on your ligaments, on your other joints. So be mindful about creating those healthy habits, being consistent with them. Everything should be sustainable. Like I tell all my clients, a lot of them come to me, they're eating a lot of less calories, Their body is used to tons of work, not very many calories, and we actually increase their calories to a consistency to, oh my goodness, I can't think. Just maintenance calories. We bump them up kind of to maintenance calories instead of a diet. And I say just track your macros. Let's try and hit our protein for muscle growth. Let's try and hit this and this. And a lot of times they come back to me and they're like, I'm eating more, but I'm losing less weight and seeing more muscle growth and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, exactly. So just finding those consistent habits, tracking your macros. If you want a dang Pop-Tart, if you want a dang donut, if you want a treat, eat it and track it. Make sure the rest of your meals are healthy. Like I do the same thing. We bought some cookies and treats yesterday. It's close to Halloween, but I'm going to track it. I'm going to make sure my other meals are healthy throughout the day and week. So yes, have treats, make your diet work for you, and just try and be as consistent as you can, but also enjoy family, enjoy holidays, etc. So, if you're feeling achy, try using a heating pad, a warm shower to warm up and relieve those. Like I said, we bought those different balms, BioFreeze, etc. I know there's a lot of people that like essential oils nowadays, and so they have the more natural remedies for that. But Tylenol, Aleve, you can even talk to your doctor if your joint pain is getting out of hand, but seeking the proper ways to help alleviate any of those stressors. Remember that exercise helps boost your mood, so it can help fight off the seasonal blues or seasonal depression, keeping your mindset right and staying positive. So like I said, we did a whole chat on this a couple weeks ago, I think it was. And then drinking plenty of water, and I can be guilty of this too. In summer, you're drinking a ton of water, you're sweating, you don't feel hydrated, but drinking water, being hydrated, it's so important, not only for your joints, your organs, brain fog, everything. Water is so vital for you, and it's going to be so important for you. Like I noticed when I fill up, because I have a half-gallon jug somewhere, I try and get through 1.5 to 2 a day. And I'll notice when I kind of slack off on that, I get brain fog. I'm a little bit more achy. I'm a little bit more irritable. As soon as I increase my water, my skin feels better, my joint feels better, my exercises feel better. I just feel better all the way around. And don't get me wrong, I drink my caffeine. I'll drink a Coke Zero. I enjoy that type of stuff. But I also make sure that I'm hydrating as well. 6, eating a healthy and well-balanced diet. This is so important as well because you need your macro and micronutrients. You're going to need your omegas from certain foods. You're going to need your fats, etc. You're going to need those things to help those joints heal better. Eating is to fuel your body so you feel better. And healthy foods support your joints and muscle growth. Remember, all things in moderation. You want to make your diet sustainable, so something you can do. So if you love bread, don't try and cut bread out of your diet. If you like carbs, don't cut them out of your diet, but just be aware of what you're eating and what you're putting into your body. Is it serving your body, or are you just eating it to eat it? And I talk about that type of stuff in my macro video as well. Remember, recovery is so important. Recovery is going to be in your nutrition, your rest, your sleep habits. All of that, so all the muscle fibers you tear down while working out are healing while you're resting and recovering. So if you're not allowing adequate rest, adequate sleep, adequate hydration, your muscles are not going to grow and you're not going to see the benefit of your training. And all parts of training work hand in hand. I preach this all the time. You are making sure you're eating enough. You're not in a diet too long. Sometimes having a surplus to build some muscle growth. Making sure you're getting adequate rest, making sure you're getting adequate hydration, making sure you're practicing your mobility and flexibility work, which I was telling like 4 of my clients today, I have slacked off because I've been so busy, so I haven't been stretching and foam rolling as much at night, and I have noticed it. I've had some crazy knots that have needed to be rolled out, and I've sat on the floor and just about been in tears with Marcus working them out or foam rolling them out. And so just being consistent, making sure you're practicing all parts of your health and wellness journey is really going to help. But hopefully this helped you guys out just to think about some different ways that maybe you can increase or decrease, I should say, decrease your joint pain and increase your health this winter. Have a good one.